so pumped. Hey curl friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Jazz and I'm back with a really quick video. As you know, I got my hair colored and styled, but the humidity snuck in on me, so this is what I was left with after I wrapped it the next day. So I'm gonna give it some body with some flexi rods. So let's get into it. So you've seen me do flexi rods 100 times, so I don't need to do my whole head. I'm doing this on dry hair. I'm using a mousse only, not to, bring my hair back to a curly state because it was blow dried and flat ironed. So I'm just putting the mousse on there for a hold. Now I normally like to keep my hair tightly together when I do my flexi rod. So the only difference with this is that I'm giving more space in between each rotation so that I don't shrink this up. I still want to see the length. I still want it to be long and nice. I just want to give it some curls. So I'm doing small rods just because I just want it to be nice and full. I don't want it to be like a large perm rod set. So I'm stretching this out by leaving a space in between each rotation so that I don't have any shrinkage. And I'm not using that much product because I still want it to be nice and light and fluffy. So I'm adding a little bit of the mousse to the ends because my hair isn't wet, so it's really not gonna stick to this flexi rod. And then I'm turning up the ends so that it doesn't unravel. Because my hair is straightened and it's light and fluffy, it's not gonna stick to this flexi rod. So I did 36 flexi rods. This was not nice to sleep in. There is no nice way to sleep in this many rods of this size. So I didn't really use like any real method of setting them. I let it air dry overnight. And when I tell you, I cannot wait to get these out of my head the next morning. So when I first started taking these out, I was a little nervous. I was like, okay, what is this? What is this weirdly shaped, limp looking curl? I was like, what is this? Like, I was new to this. I was like, I wasn't sure what it's gonna look like. So this is what I really wanted though. I wanted them to still have the length, but have some curl to it. And so what I did was, once I took them all out, I just focused on breaking the cast of the tight curl at the end that I created with the mousse. So once I did that, and then I kind of just like shook it a little bit, I got what I wanted. So do not comb through these curls. You will not have any. I kind of learned that once I started to try and separate them. But can we talk about this color though? Like, I'm really tripping on because the pictures that I show her, like this is dead on the pictures that I show her. So once the color on the ends grow out, I'm gonna have a full head of what you see at the top. Like this is a great blend, but once it's all grown out, I cannot wait. You see, I was happy, right? So I'm gonna try and start separating these, but I'm gonna show you what I'm not gonna do. So this first curl I combed through. And I was like, no, that's not what you want to do, because you see how it was already starting to frizz and all that? This is what you don't want to do. So that is not what I did through my entire head. I focused on the ends and kind of just shook the rest of my hair. So do not comb through these curls because you won't have any. So I just combed out the end of the little tight curl and shook each piece. And this is what I was left with. Can y'all tell that I was happy? Okay. This is it. Who needs straight hair when you can have this, honey? Yeah, I was a little nervous when I was taking those rods out. I didn't know I was like, what have you done? But okay, so what I did was, as you saw when I was separating it, so the mousse that I put on the ends kind of created a little bit of a cast on the ends. So I just combed out the end curl and then shook them. So I didn't really lose, because I didn't have much definition to work with, so that's why I was worried. I was like, if you comb through every curl, you might just have a big curly fro. So I combed out the ends, and this is where we are in life. This color, y'all do not understand. So I really wanted something natural, something to enhance my natural color. So like it's everything I wanted it to be. And I'm supposed to be going back in 2 months, and she's gonna do some more highlights like I mentioned in the previous video. If you haven't seen that already, check that out. Let's see what the back looks like. I don't even know what the back looks like. I haven't even combed out the roots or anything, but what are we even really talking about? I was really sad about the straight hair, but this is way better. Like, I was tripping. Okay, let's see the back. I haven't combed out the roots or anything, but I'm sure it's giving everything it needs to get. Boo. Boo. So, yes, this worked out so much better. I'm very happy with my color. And like I said, if you haven't seen the hair color video, check that out. As always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.